sit. Chuck my music on. And let's get ready to go. So first things first, we're just going to mobilize the lower body. Just take a little jog on the spot. Keep your chest up. Switch on your abs and just relax your shoulders. Now, like I said, there's loads of opportunity to advance the movements, to move forwards, backwards, side to side. Just do what you can with your space. And if you want to minimize the impact, I'll show you loads of lower impact options as well. From here, start to pull the heels towards the bum. Waking up your hamstrings just a little bit. Start to keep your abs a little bit stronger through a squeeze. And then from here, just take a little shake out the legs and take it into squats. So chest up, arm down. Now the format of this workout is relatively simple, but the intensity is going to build relatively fast. So we're going to utilize unilateral training from the start, meaning we load up one side of the body first, then we transfer to the other side of the body. Then we're going to hit a big body weight circuit, and we're going to finish with some high intensity training. From here, bring the feet together and start to initiate a lateral step and squat. So step to the side, drop the bum down and stand up. Good job. I'm trying to suss out what's happening in Fiona's garage. Good job, guys. One more each side for me. And stop here. Shake the legs out. Take a little stretch through the legs. So heel to bum. Push the hips forward and lift your chest nice and high. Just relax through the legs. Take a shake and then swap sides. So just find some balance in your movements. Then ease the body out. Pull the feet together, soften your knees, and lean forward from the hips. Just slide down towards the floor to stretch the back of the hamstrings. Take a couple of deep breaths. And then lift up, shake the legs out. Okay, so we're going to start off with unilateral training, like I said. The circuit format is relatively simple. We're going to spend 45 seconds on one move with a 15 seconds recovery. Within the recovery, I'll show you the next move. So all of the movements at the start are going to be on our right side, okay? So you can load up your right leg. Movement one is a stiff-legged deadlift. So check it out. Left leg lifts. You're going to lean forward, then stand up. So check it out again. Lean forward and stand. You're going to feel a stretch in your hamstring and a load through the back end of the bum. If you struggle with balance, keep the back foot on the ground, but focus on the hinge forward and the squeeze at the bum at the top. We're going to start this movement in 10 seconds, okay? So make sure you got a little bit of space behind you to extend the leg, and let's get ourselves ready to move. Heel pushes down, abs switch on, and find some balance. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So, easy hinge forward from the hips. And this should challenge your balance and your core strength right from the start. As you're leaning forward, there's absolutely nothing wrong with taking a little tap onto the ground to stabilize the body. Now we've still got just over 20 seconds left on this leg, and then you guys get a recovery. In the recovery, I'll show you your next move, okay? Good job, guys. Big squeeze of the butt as you stand. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. Good job. Now we're going to take it into backward step and lunges. So the right leg steps back, lunges, and then knee lifts, okay? So right leg only, back and lift. Starting in 3, 2, 1, let's go. So drop the knee, lift the knee. Drop the knee, lift the knee. So try and find some rhythm to the movement. And as you lift the thigh, stop just above hip line. So we're switching on our core, we're finding balance and stability. And it should feel more like the left leg is tiring out first. But what we're actually doing is we're focusing on the hip flexors of the right thigh just now. 15 seconds. It's looking good with the movement. No real chase for speed just now, okay? 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. You guys relax, shake the legs out. From here, we're going to step to the left, lean into the right leg, and pull back. So we're only moving to the left, okay? So the leg that we're loading straightens out. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Good. So the leg that we've been working on so far is the leg that stays straight. And when you step to the side, just watch what I do with my foot. My toes turn out, my knee leans, and then I kick my way back to the middle. Good. Chest is always staying high, and abs are always locked in. And you guys are looking great. This is the first time I've taught a class with everyone with their camera on. It's nice. 15 seconds. Good. So keep on digging the foot down into the floor and then pulling back to the middle. 3, 2, 1, rest. Short recovery. We're going to do everything on the other side now, okay? So starting off, left leg down, stiff-legged deadlifts. So the same movements on the other side. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So lean, then lift. Now, once again, if you need a little bit of support with the balance, you can use the walls in your house, or you can take one leg back and just lean forward. Still going to give you a super effective hamstring stretch. And as long as you squeeze your butt as you stand up, you're still going to engage all the same muscles. Give you 15 seconds left here. Then we're moving towards the lunge-based movements. 5 seconds. Try and hold on. 3, 2, 1. Rest, relax, shake the legs. Leg steps back, lunge, and lift. Once again, try and focus on lifting above hip height. Still at 6 seconds before we go. So find your balance, shake your shoulders out, and we're kicking off in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Now try and find flow in this round. So once the knee comes up, step back and land in the lunge. Now remember, this is your strength building section. So just now we're not trying to raise the heart rate too high. We're focusing on finding pressure in your muscles. So achieve more range by spending longer in each rep. 15 seconds. When someone loses it first. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. Step into the right side, lunge, and pull together. So we're working to the abductor and adductors of the left leg. 5 seconds before we go. Chest stays up and abs still stay on. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So lean together, lean together. Now when we're leaning, we're trying to make sure that this doesn't happen. So keep the chest up, find some tension in the midline of the back, lunge long and pull together. Good. 25 seconds still here. You guys are looking great as you're moving. So like I said, this is not a heart rate section, but it's about to become one. 10 seconds, then we get a longer recovery before we move into a full compound movement, okay? 5 seconds here. 3, 2, 1, relax. Good job. Shake your legs out. So we're going to do every single movement again, but this time with minimal recovery between the sets and maximal power in the sets. So check out how we add maximum power to the movement. Starting with the right leg again, single-legged deadlift to a hop. Now the hop is absolutely optional, okay? It's going to challenge your balance and it's going to challenge your leg endurance. So if you don't want to add the hop, you do not need to add the hop, okay? 15 seconds before we go. So find your balance, dig the foot down again, soften the knee and pull the hips towards the front. We're kicking off in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. And by adding the hop, you'll feel your core needing to work even harder because now not only is it pulling this side of the body up, but it's also dragging through the entire lower leg. And if you're adding speed to it, just focus on using the hands to take a little tap on the floor. It gives you a guide for depth in the movement and also helps you keep the balance a bit more. You guys have 10 seconds left here, okay? 3, 2, 1, rest. Well done, shake it out. Okay, right leg steps back, lunge, knee lift with a hop. So now it becomes a propulsion lunge. Once again, that hop is optional. 5 seconds before we go, it's a lunge and a pull. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So if we are using the hop, that's awesome news. But when you land, bend the knee. So make sure that leg bends to absorb the impact. If you're landing with a stiff leg, you're going to create loads of pressure on your kneecap, and it's going to cause long-term damage in the long run. So just ease your body into these movements. Chest still stays high, and your hip flexors, core, and lower body should be really fatigued now. If we're there, it's a good thing. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Well done. Okay, one more move on this side. Check it out. Step to the left. Lift your knee. Land. Lift your knee. Land. Once again, it's totally optional. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So lunge. Lift your knee. Lunge. Lift your knee. If that feels too much to the core and the hip, then what you can do is just pull back to the middle, but try and keep the floor away from the foot just now. The toe still points out and you still sink into the leg. Really good for both your bum, your hips, and your obliques. So we're making it a full body workout. 15 seconds here. Good job, guys. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Quick shake your legs. We need to do everything on the other side, okay? So we're doing everything on the other side and overloading again. Starting with the stiff-legged deadlift. 5 seconds before we go. So left leg loads, hinge, and pull the knee if you want it. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So now your heart rate should have started to elevate slightly. Lengthen the leg, lift the leg. And every time you pop the foot down, kick the toes downwards. And remember, once again, that hop is optional. If you don't want it, you don't have to take it, okay? And if we're still focusing on balance, leg long, squeeze your bum. Ooh, 10 seconds left of this. I bet you can't wait to be done with this movement. 3, 2, 1. Rest it. Well done. Good job. Leg steps back and we load to the hip flexors. Step, lift, or step and hop. 6 seconds before we go. And the legs are almost done. Okay, the legs are taking a permanent so far. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Lunge, pull. Lunge, pull. Now use the knee like the driving force to initiate the pull. So from the bottom here, try and get your knee up as quick as you can. So that's going to force you to close your abs harder and faster, which gives you a really effective stomach workout at the same time. Good. And if you want to make it even harder, try and initiate the hop from this position here. So hop and land. That's going to change the way your body moves. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Step into the side, either lifting the knee or hovering the foot. Last round here, big recovery is on its way. 6 seconds before we go. Shake everything up. And let's get ready. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So lunge, knee lift. Now when you land, sink into the heel first and then absorb through the ball of the foot. Try and avoid landing toe first. If the heel's up, toes down, You're going to switch on all the muscles in front of your shin, and it creates a shin splint sensation, which isn't a nice feeling. So absorb through the heel. Still feeling that big stretch in the inner thigh as the leg straightens and lengthens. You got 10 seconds left, the leg training like this. Try and stay in the movement and breathe as you go. 3, 2, 1. Rest there, well done. Shake everything out, catch your breath. Awesome job, guys. Now, I don't know if it's good news or bad news, but we're giving the legs a break, and we're now going to focus on our upper body, okay? So very, very similar idea. This time, only 2 movements per section of the upper body. So we're going to hit the single arm training, then we're going to overload the training through some bear crawls, okay? So just watch me with how this looks. Push-ups, knees or toes, the chest drops down, and then the right arm only pulls back as you lift. So the movement is down, up, arm pulls back. So it's like you're doing a bent over row in the gym, but you're just pulling and squeezing your back as you lift out of the push-up. That's move 1. Move 2 is a bear crawl. Forwards and backwards. Now, if you're limited for space, you can just step forward and backward once, or you can move side to side. It's entirely up to you, okay? The main focus is keeping your body low and compact to the floor. We got another 30 seconds before we start this section, so feel free to grab a mat, find some comfort, and just clear some space if you need it. Similar to the leg round, we're doing each round twice, okay? Set yourselves up for me. The push up to row. If you're not sure, check it out one more time. Right arm only. So, 12 seconds before we go. Brace your core hard and take your hands wide to create tension in the upper body. Kicking things off in 3, 2, 1, let's go. So 45 seconds in this position. It's going to create loads of tension in your shoulders, your back, your chest. And make sure you drop low to appropriately load the chest. And when you're pulling that arm back, it's almost like your hands just touched a hot stove. You know, when you get that knee-jerk reaction where you pull everything back really quick. That's the sensation we're chasing with the power in the pull. We got 15 seconds left here. If you're feeling good, you can head up onto toes. Or if you start in the toes and it's getting a bit too much, then you can absolutely drop to the knees. 3, 2, 1, rest. You got 15 seconds to recover, then we're into that bear crawl, okay? So body's compact, knees are off the floor, couple of steps forward, couple of steps back. Starting in 5 seconds, tuck the toes underneath, lift the knees off the floor, and let's go. So try and keep your bum low and your back flat. Your body is as compact and as small as possible. So imagine you're trying to make a box shape with your body, hands on the shoulders, knees on the hips. And your knees should almost skim the floor. And if it helps with the idea of stability, imagine you're balancing a drink on your back. So you don't want to wobble it. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. Ooh, take a little shake. Here's the hard part. We're going to do the push-ups on the other side when the left arm pulls back, okay? 45 seconds of work. Then we change the bear crawl. Starting in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Push up, arm pulls. So if you're still a little bit lost, let's check it out from the front. Chest to elbow, pull. As you pull up, squeeze your shoulder blades together and create tension in your upper back. You guys are looking great as we're moving. Now for the last 15 seconds, try and keep the chest facing towards the floor, even as you pull. So now we create more tension in the back and we find core stability as opposed to rocking side to side as we move. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. Good job. Shake everything out. Second move, plank position, tap your shoulders, knees or toes. So right hand touches left shoulder, then left hand touches right shoulder. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Tap, tap. As you're tapping the shoulder, once again, keep the hips facing the floor. And if you need the option, you do the same movement from the knees. Now, this is a brilliant movement to create stability around your shoulder and deepen the core muscles. So if you're struggling to add pace or you're struggling to maintain stability, take a break, shake everything out, and then go again. Because the stability of the movement is super important. 10 seconds left here. Whew, arms should be burning, shoulders should feel like lead. Try and hold on and rest. Relax. Good job. Shake it out. Take a little breather and stretch if you need to. So we have the exact same idea coming up. One more round of strength. Then after that, we're going to get the heart rate up. So for this round, the exact same movements, but I'm going to give you different focuses to try and keep your mind switched on as well as your body, okay? 25 seconds before we start. So if you need to stretch the shoulders, just pull them across, shake them out or grab some water. Do whatever you need to do to make yourself feel good for this next section, okay? After this, the intensity ramps up and the heart rate's going to jump up. 10 seconds. Push up to right arm pull starts in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. One push up, one pull, one push up, one pull. Now this time, imagine that there's like a pad behind your elbow. So you're trying to pull your elbow back as hard and as fast as you can. Feel how that forces you to squeeze your back tighter, and it also gets you away from the floor faster. Still at 20 seconds left, but the good news is these last 2 blocks of push-ups are the last push-ups that we're doing in the class. Five seconds. 3, 2, 1. Whoo! Bear crawls. I guess some other good news is this will be the last bear crawl that you do. Set your body up. 10 seconds before we go. 45 seconds here, okay? Starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Now, try and shave the knees across the top of the floor, okay? So the knees should almost skim across the ground. Have you ever seen one of those Roomba hoovers? The little circular electric hoovers that go around and clean your house for you? I want you to visualize that you're one of them and you're just scooting about the floor. So you just glide across the ground with this one. 15 seconds. Last couple of seconds in the bear crawl. 3, 2, 1, rest. Quick shake, quick breather. Release tension in your shoulders. Don't stress about the legs. They're getting a break right now. 10 seconds. Push up, left arm pulls. Last push-ups of the class. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Now try and initiate the pull from the bottom of the push-up. So rather than thinking about pushing your body up, think about pushing the world away. That's how forceful you are with the hands. Good job, guys. Now I know the body's getting tired, but just try and hold on for this last round of push-ups, okay? 20 seconds on the clock. Try and keep the speed, 10 seconds. Three, 2, 1. Awesome job, guys. Final short recovery, plank taps to end this strength conditioning phase, okay? Now in this round, try and slow everything down. So the tap comes in slower, the core stays strong. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Slow tap, reset. Slow tap, reset. Now my advice for this round is, if you're on the toes, is to take your feet wider. It's gonna help you balance. And you'll naturally just feel your body weight shift from side to side as you tap. But try and squeeze your abs and keep your bum level. Good. So a super strong core brace is absolutely key now. 15 seconds. Try and breathe and hang on. Finishing up in 3, 2, 1. Whoo. Well done, guys. Catch a break. Shake your body off and just breathe. Well done. So from here, we take the focus away from muscular endurance and place it into cardio endurance, okay? So to do that, we're gonna do something called drop sets. We're gonna start with a larger round of movement, so longer rounds, and then we're gonna reduce the time as we go. We reduce the time so you can maintain a certain level of intensity throughout the workout, okay? I'm gonna show you 2 cardio movements, and those are the only 2 cardio movements that we're gonna use, okay? We're gonna start off with 60 seconds per move, then 40 seconds, then 20 seconds. So the movement time will drop and the recovery time will drop with it. So move 1 is super simple. It's a high knee run, just like in the warm-up. Toes down, knees up, and it's gonna switch on your lower abs, and it's actually way more challenging than you think to do for a minute, okay? So that is move 1. Move 2 is a jump jack. Out and around. So turn the toes out, turn the knees out, and land soft in the legs. The abs are still tight, the chest is still up. You're starting in 30 seconds, okay? 60 seconds on, 15 seconds off, 2 movements. So shake your body out, make sure you've got plenty of space. Bob's on holiday again. Starting in 3, 2, 1, let's go. So pump the knees up, run the arms, toes down and heels up. Now remember, this is cardio endurance, okay? So pick a pace that you can maintain for the next 45 seconds. The main focus is the height of your knee. So if you're moving like this, I don't mind, as long as you're lifting your knee high and you're getting that core workout as well. Oh, we're only halfway there, by the way. Try and keep on running. And if you start to get tired, turn your focus to your arms and move your arms faster. That'll naturally just bring the legs with it. 15 seconds. Woo. I can't take you serious, ball. 5 seconds to go. Finish up in 3, 2, 1, rest. Shake your legs out, catch your breath. You got 15 seconds to chill before the jump jacks come in, okay? 10 seconds. If you've got neighbours below you, or you're wondering about the noise, step and tap, okay? Lower option. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So the base jump jack movement. Keep your knees soft, keep your abs on. The feet just go out and in, and the arms sink in. Awesome work. So this is your longest and hardest round, and you guys are looking brilliant. So try and keep on breathing as you move. Shoulders should start to fatigue as you pull up and pull down, and the legs should start to fatigue again. So muscular endurance will start to challenge again to the quads. I couldn't get my words out there. 10 seconds. Finish up in 5, 4, 3, 2. Woo! Recovery time's about to drop. Catch your breath. Same 2 movements, shorter times. 40 seconds per move, 10 seconds to breathe. We're starting in 6 seconds. So back to the high knee run, okay? Heart rate should now be up. Abs should be tired. 3, 2, 1, 40 seconds. Let's go. Remember the science behind this movement. We're trying to regress the time so you can maintain the same intensity, okay? So try and boost the same intensity now that we're tired. Good guys, you're almost there. You still have 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest there. 10 seconds to recover, jump jacks coming up, okay? 5 seconds to go, catch your breath. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Forty seconds in the jump jack. Try and stay lower to the ground, slide out and pull in. Every time you move, brace your core and lower towards the floor. Good job. Breathing should be heavy. Heart rate should still feel sky high. 15 seconds on the clock. The rounds are getting shorter after this. Should feel easier. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest there. You got 10 seconds to chill. We're going back to the high knees. 20 seconds on, just 5 seconds off, okay? Catch your breath. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So a short round here. 20 seconds of maximum pace. So it should feel like a sprint from start to finish. Try and find that sprint pace and maintain it. You've got 5 seconds here, then 5 seconds to rest. 3, 2, 1, rest. Last time, jump jacks, 20 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. Quick recovery coming up after this. Just breathe and move. You guys are all looking brilliant. 3, 2, 1, rest. Well done. Catch your breath, shake everything out. Awesome work. We're going to move to the floor and we're going to start to work core a little bit more, and then we're going to mobilize to the body again, okay? So, in your own time, catch your breath, take on some water, and then grab a mat. Heart rate should still be high, and that's a really good sensation to have just now. So when you're ready, head onto the floor. We got loads of time before we start. So we've got 60 seconds before we actually start moving, okay? In this core section, we have 6 minutes of work, which sounds like a lot, but it's not going to feel like a lot, I promise. 3 movements, repeated twice. 40 seconds per movement with a little 20-second breather in between, okay? The movements are going to shift from upper abs to obliques to lower abs. So we're going to target all the major areas of the abdominals. Still got 35 seconds before we start, so just watch me for round 1. Fingertips to temples, elbows wide. Lift up to half a crunch, then drop back down. The movements are slow, and it's an opportunity to slow your breathing, okay? So lower the heart rate and slow the breathing. 20 seconds before we go. Just take your time in the setup. Push the lower back down into the floor. And we're starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Now you can move at any pace you want with this, okay? The main challenge is to tuck the chin towards the chest with enough tension to feel your upper abs engage. So the upper back just peels away from the floor and then lowers back down with control. So this is movement 1 for the upper abs. Next up, we're going to target the obliques, which is the side of the waistline. Still got 10 seconds left here before the 20-second recovery. And rest. Good job, guys. So next up is the oblique workout. So grab behind your thighs, roll up onto your bum, clasp your hands together, and we have twists, okay? So the torso twists and the hands move with it. 5 seconds before we start. Once again, you set your own tempo with this, okay? 3, 2, 1, let's go. Now moving faster won't necessarily make the workout harder. If you want to make the workout harder, try and reach further so you can squeeze your obliques. So you should feel your waistline tighten with the rotation. Arms stay long and the full torso twist with it. So if you're a little bit lost, let's just check it out from the front. Good job, guys. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. Well done. Lie back down and let's target our lower abdomen. So this muscle group's a little bit harder to reach, and it's also going to feel much more fatigued from all the lunges we done at the start. So the legs lift up. We're going to extend one leg long, pull back, one leg long. Starting in 3, 2, 1, let's go. So leg long, then switch. As you extend the leg, stop the knee above the hip and try and drop the heel to about ½ an inch off the floor. Lower back pushes down and abs are always engaged. Good, so the beauty of this one is that round 1's the easy round. And like I said, it wouldn't feel like 6 minutes. You've already done 3. So we're getting ready to push into the first movement again, but with a harder variation. 5 seconds before we start. 3, 2, 1, rest. Good job. Take a little breather, shake everything out. So, the crunch. We're going to lift up and drop down. This time, if you want to make it a little bit harder, lift your legs with the body. So lift up to a C crunch, then relax down. Still a slow movement. Starting in 3, 2, 1, let's go. So the entire body closes and then resets. Elbows still wide, knees stuck above the hips. If this isn't for you, then just stick with the upper ab isolation. Good, 15 seconds left here. Keep breathing as you move. 3, 2, 1, rest. Relax there. Well done. Shifting back into the obliques. Gonna bend your thighs, roll up, and let's engage our deep core muscles this time. Hands clasped, arms along. If you want more, lift the feet off the floor and lean the upper body further back. So now we create more challenge. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Still with that super strong twist. If this feels too much, just keep the heels planted firmly on the floor and maintain the rotation. So you can pick which level you want to work at just now. But after this round, you have 1 minute of core to go, then a nice big stretch. 10 seconds, keep breathing, keep moving. Finishing up in 3, 2, 1, rest. Awesome job, relax back. Final movement, back down, knees above the hips. We started with one leg out at a time. If you want more, extend both legs at the same time, then retract. It's super important that you can maintain your back pressing into the floor. Starting in 3, 2, 1, let's go. So extend the legs, pull the knees back onto the hips. Now, if the lower back starts to lift, then it means your core is not engaging properly, okay? So take the option that suits your fitness right now. So if this movement has even been easy to you in the past, your body might not just be feeling it today. So it's okay to work at a level that suits you. 15 seconds and the workout is done. Well, the hard part is done. We've still got a nice little stretch coming up. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. Relax. Stay on your back just now. Just drop your knees to the side for me and pull the soles of your feet together. So that should feel really nice as you drop the knees either side and just feel that massive stretch to the groin and the hip flexors. Try and release the tension from your bum. And then when you're ready, just bring the back knee over onto the front knee. So we get a little bit of a twist to the lower back. Try and keep both shoulder blades down. A little bit of movement from the body. And then gently just switch sides. So roll across the back. Shoulder blades still pressed firmly into the floor. Nice big line of stretch. Keep on breathing. Pull the legs back to the middle, grab behind your thighs and rock up. In your own time, Just spin round to your front and find this horse stance. So hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. And all you're going to do is lift up through the back. So pull your belly button towards the ceiling. Push your palms down into the floor. And then sit back onto your heels, inch the hands forward into child's pose. So nice gentle child's pose just now. And then from here, if you've got the mobility, bring your front leg forward and outside the hand. So little hip flex or stretch. Good, try and plant the sole of the foot on the floor. Or if you need to, you can lift the chest a little bit higher and just lean forward. It depends where your comfort level is. Now tuck the toes of the back foot underneath. Step back into a plank. Step the other leg forward and then drop back down to the knee. It's just a nice little transition. Good job, guys. Step back to a plank. Tuck the toes under and just walk your way back in and slowly make your way to standing. So just stand up in your own time. Take a little shake of the legs, shake of the arms, and when you're ready, take a nice big thigh stretch. So heel to bum, push the hips forward. Take a shake through the leg, swap sides. Shake the leg out, pull the heels together, and a massive hinge forward from the hips into a hamstring stretch. Ease the body back up, take a gentle twist side to side. Oh, you guys are absolutely amazing there. Tuck the chin to the chest, dig up our back stretch. And then pull your arms nice and wide, spread into the chest, elbows drag down towards the floor. And guys, give us a clap. Absolutely brilliant effort. Thank you very much for coming along to that one. That was your expert class. You guys done incredible. So as always, my name is Danny. If there's any questions you want to chat about anything, any feedback about the classes or how they're running, I know it's not ideal with it being through Zoom and stuff, but hopefully you guys are still enjoying it and it's still some form of workout for you guys. So any feedback or any ways that we can improve the service with like the online classes, happy to hear it. But thank you very much. Well done.
Thank you.
Thanks, Danny. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.